Samsung might have just made a quiet change to its One UI 7 update schedule, and no one knows why. Initially, the company appeared confident about the rollout with specific release dates set for different regions. However, a recent development suggests that things might not be going as planned. A few weeks ago, Samsung officially announced that One UI 7 would start rolling out on April 7, with more releases expected on April 10 and April 14. Everything seemed clear until something unusual happened. The announcement has now disappeared from Samsung's US newsroom website. While the update schedule is still mentioned in other regions, the removal of the US post raises some questions. Interestingly, the One UI 7 banner is still visible on the homepage, but clicking on it no longer leads to the original announcement. Instead, it redirects to the main page, making the situation even more confusing. If Samsung was certain about its release timeline, why would it remove this announcement? The sudden change suggests that something may have shifted behind the scenes. There's no official statement from Samsung explaining this move, but it's possible that the company is reconsidering the schedule due to unforeseen issues. To add to the uncertainty, Samsung recently made an announcement about One UI 7 in Australia, but this time, the message was different. Instead of providing exact dates, the update is now said to roll out from April, with a disclaimer mentioning that availability may vary by region. This is a significant shift from the previous, more specific timeline. Does this mean the April 7 launch is no longer happening? It's unclear at the moment, but removing a scheduled release date is unusual. Samsung normally avoids sharing exact dates for software updates because last-minute changes can occur. The fact that they initially provided fixed dates and then removed them suggests that the company might not be completely sure about the rollout plan anymore. At this point, there's no confirmed delay, but the signs point to a possible change in schedule. The update is still expected in April, but the timeline may not be as straightforward as originally planned. There could be several reasons for this. One possibility is that Samsung found an error in its initial announcement and decided to correct it. Another explanation is that the company is trying to manage expectations and avoid disappointing users if any last-minute issues arise. Given that Australia's announcement has also been adjusted, it seems that Samsung is still fine-tuning the rollout strategy. For those of the US, the update might not arrive as soon as expected. The previous schedule had One UI 7 launching in the region on April 10, but with the original post now missing, that date is uncertain. Some reports suggest that while a US release might face a delay, other regions could still get the update on time. It wouldn't be the first time Samsung released updates at different times in various regions. The US, in particular, often experiences delays due to additional testing and carrier approvals. Other regions, apart from Europe and the US, were supposed to receive One UI 7 on April 14, and if the US rollout is delayed, it might not be by much. For now, all that's confirmed is that One UI 7 is arriving sometime in April, but the exact date remains uncertain. The disappearance of the US announcement and the wording change in Australia indicate that Samsung is still making last-minute adjustments. What happens next remains to be seen. Will Samsung stick to its original plan and roll out One UI 7 on April 7 in some regions, or should users prepare for a longer wait? Only time will tell. To stay updated on the latest developments, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any news. What are your thoughts on this situation? Are you looking forward to One UI 7, or are you frustrated with the way Samsung is handling the release? Share your opinion in the comments.